See, I never know if this is actually streaming now, or if I have to like go into YouTube and go to create and go live and have both those things going at the same time. Okay, so yeah, no, just it does just go live on its own. Nice. This is a much easier way to do this. And loading. There we go. There we go. Good work. All right. Valheim. Do I need to... select Valheim? All right. So I played through Valheim quite a bit. I have this BA, but I think since I'm going to be streaming this and I want to go all the way through this, I'm going to make a new guy. It's going to be Mr. McCutty's. Some of the hairstyles they have, man. We need a beard. McCutty. I think this one I can delete. Streamies. That'll work. I forget that I need to pop out this chat. So that it can be over here where I can actually see it. Otherwise, I never notice it. This phone case is dope, but man, it is hard to get a charger in here. I mean, I guess just, you know, use the wireless charger like a big boy. Long ago, I'm not reading all this. I've read all this like so many times. Can I just skip? No? Okay. I guess maybe it's part of the like loading. It's like making the world while it's reading this. That would make some sense. In Valheim. At least in this game, I can just like smack this and it gives me my mouse to go and move it around. So that's good. Can I please just move on with my life? Please? Pretty please? I've done this too many times. This bird person did not used to look this detailed. It looks so much better than what it used to. Oh yeah, I told Dustin I was going to tell him about Valheim. Do I already hear enemies? I'd be so mad. That would be my luck, though. Alright, Mr. Birdie, just get out of here. Mr. Huggins. You make that noise, Huggins? Huggins, don't make that noise. Nobody likes that noise. Grab me some raspberries. And go ahead and eat some. Alright, so, first thing, stone axe. Yes, Huggins. Now, leave me alone forever, please. Oh my god, are you seriously back? Where are you? Well met. So you say. Trust me, Huggins, I know how to do this. I think there's probably a way to shut him off, but I'll never do it. I'll always think about it, but I'll never do it. Alright, let's get the stone axe going, and then we're going to need the hammer. More wood. Hammer only takes 3 wood, though, so that's not bad. But at least now, if I get attacked, I have some form of a way to defend myself. Alright, hammer, let's go! I'm just collecting any of the simple wood that I see here. Bloody Grey Dwarfs. I have no stamina. Or not stamina, I have no health. Because I'm only 8 raspberries. I thought I saw a pig, though. Yes, yes, the boar. Now we can find a mushroom. And I can go cook this, of course. It ran right by me. Could have had a deer already. That would have been awesome. So there is, like, big hill over here. Wonder what is at the bottom of that. I need waterfront property here. It looks like water might be over there. There's a big clearing at least. There's a river down here. It doesn't look like a good place to build though. Looks very hilly. Hail, warrior! But lots of rocks. What do you need to tell me about, Huggins? Get out of here, Huggins. First thing I need to do is find the ocean. I'm going to be sailing once I obviously can. And then I need to find dark woods. And it looks like the river's getting bigger here. Yes, yes. I have found the mouth of the river. Looks like deer spawn across there too. Be a nice little place to set up like a camp with a bridge, if there was any flatland whatsoever. God, I forget that boar are so vicious. But you always need leather scraps at the beginning of this game, so pop off. I need just a flat place to build, game. Somewhere not horribly far from the water? Would that be cool with you, game? But I also don't want to be super far from the magic stones. Because they're an importante resource. That little island right there didn't look horrible. I mean, it's going to be kind of a pain to teleport in and out of, like travel in and out of, but I've seen worse places to live in this game. I've lived in worse places to live in this game. Right side, seems like boar are plentiful in this area. Usually so boar are hard to get. Hard to get. Oh man, I am tired tonight. I slept like way too long last night. I slept too long, and that makes me more tired sometimes, which is, you know, really cool. Ugh. How sometimes the solution to the problem makes the problem worse. Oh god, there's a boar there. Don't know how I missed that one. I think this is about as good as I'm getting right now. If I find a better place later, I find a better place later. I mean, there's like no source of wood right here, though. And I guess I can use those trees for what I need right now. This will function here. We're gonna need this baddie to be tall because of how curvy this is, which we're gonna flatten it out later, but right now, no. We just need her to be tall. Step off the ground a good bit. I can't believe I don't have the wood. I thought I collected so much wood while I was running through this world. Steak walls. Oh well. That is what we have trees for, right? I need to cook some of that meat if I need it, so I have more stamina and more health and not basically just dying. Come on. Come on. Bust. Bust, daddy. There we go. This tree better give me a lot of wood. This tree's being a pain in the butt. I've been streaming long enough now, I can say the word ass, right? I'm feeling a cool breeze every now and then. I don't know if it's my air conditioning kicking on in my house or the upstairs window being open. I want to do an 8-hour video of just like me being very quiet, but me playing something like Power Wash Sim. I think that'd be pretty fun. Will you get out of here, Huggins? God, I hate Huggins. God, I hate Huggins so much. break this down, move this over here. And give her a roof. Let's lift the walls up another layer. Yeah, I'm out of wood. Nah, that's kind of what I figured. Now it'll probably still be like too exposed or something. We can give her a shot. Give her the old college try. Too exposed. Nice. So cool. I don't want to make another axe. Because I'll never get rid of it. You know, it's clutter up my inventory forever. So I don't really want to make another axe. So we're just punching trees. Punching little trees and hoping for the best. I mean, to be fair, I could probably just go out and find the wood. Could also just make another axe like a big boy. But I know myself, man. That axe will sit in my inventory forever and do nothing for me. I feel like I'm trying to speedrun this game anyhow. God, that took way too long. But I should have enough to build 2 more walls, which might do this. Ugh, too exposed still. Should I do it? Should I commit to just punching this one? This big one? Should I just collect nearby wood? I don't know what to do with myself. Well, there's an easy choice of this wood that's like right here and right here. Giving me at least 2 more pieces, which is another wall. I really don't think we're far, though. By my experience, you don't need a lot. You just need a couple pieces. Not like I'm swimming in experience here, though, so, you know. I'm gonna have to run from these guys. Because I have nothing to fight with. I could punch him, but I don't think I'm going to win that fight. I think they're multiplying. I think they're multiplying and I don't like it. If I had my axe at the very least, I'd fight him. Without even my axe? No thank you. I see that one's running after me. I don't know if it's going to be able to get me up here, though. Where'd it go? Oh, it's under. It's pretty cool. Still too exposed. Alright, we're just going to have to punch this guy to death. But hey, that'll give us 5th skill, and he'll probably drop wood. Don't know why we need 5th skill, but we probably do. He didn't drop wood. How could he? I think I'm just gonna have to commit to punch the big one. There's one decayed one over here. I think I'll punch it. Oh, I'm dealing 0 damage to it. Someone's gonna punch all these ones. Oh, that one gave me 3. What's up? Stamina regen's a real problem. Looking for another 3-fer. I'm hitting 2 for 1 right now? Okay. Now I can't even hit the bush. That's fine. Who needs it? Alright, cool. We're running one of those electric, like, battery-powered lighters. Things recharge. I always think those things are pretty cool. It's like I don't smoke or anything, so it's like, what do I really need it for? I hate this game, actually. I'm gonna have to get 6 more wood. That gave me 1. I hate this game. These are all giving me 1. I actually might hate this game. How many was we have? 4? I want 9. I want 6. Sweet. I want to build another layer of roof. See if that does the trick. Here we go. And there we go. And there we go. It's too exposed. Eat my ass. I must have to break and build another hammer. Or another axe. It's just gonna end up happening. It just doesn't want to let me win. And nighttime will be coming soon. Oh my. Oh hell yeah. Honey, put on that party dress. We need music for this game. We're speedy. We jump in, we sting, and we run. Whoosh. Now I think they're running from us. They know how much we're a ninja. They know we're at our stealth. Yeah. Yeah, nighttime is like basically here. And I don't even have an axe to protect myself. Hashtag might be my stupidest Valheim run ever. I've just learned from the past. I just end up with a crate full of shit I don't need if I build extra. But is the trade-off worth this? I don't know. I don't know. If my hammer breaks, well, then we're just gonna have to do what we have to do. Okay, there is no reason why it shouldn't be good now. Okay, so we're gonna replace it, because I think that if we replace it someplace in here... Bam. Let's say I feel like this is definitely good. I don't know why it would still be saying it's not good when it's definitely good. Let's get us a bed and sleep. Oh hell yeah, honey, put on that party dress. Ooh, The nighttime music kicked in. It's gonna be bed too exposed. I feel like we should be able to clip there. Okay. Bed needs nearby fire. That too. That's a thing. Enemies nearby. Bed needs cover. There's always a problem, you know? I'm assuming you're the enemy nearby. Let's just build a club. But I already have everything to build like something better, so... Nice. We need some wood. Just resin. Like, oh no, guys. Like, oh shit, Scooby, I'm on fire because I'm stupid. Hey, it's actually let me sleep in the bed. I actually cannot believe that. I feel rested even? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay, so. Bow. That's a thing we want. Pretty much immediately. It's a bow. Probably should finish our house, but... I mean, actually what I want right now is this. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. One piece of wood. We are perfectly unexposed. We can fight, but I'm waiting for this food. So like, you're gonna have to come to me, buddy. So cool. So cool. Alright. 8 leather scraps. I've already got at least 5. So that's not that bad. Get out of here. So I just need 2 more. I'm actually kind of impressed I only need 2 more. I guess it's a stupid thing to be impressed by, but lo and behold, here I am, being impressed. Oh hey, I think I see some dark woods over there? I think I do. Which we'll be building a boat to get to if we decide to stay living here, which I don't know if I will. I think I'd rather build our like raft and sail out of here. Hey Sawyer. My puppers is here. I need another oink oink. Need another boar. Another boar. And a grayling. This is a 2-for-1 special. Alright, and that should give me all but the wood that I need. Can you decide what you're doing, Mr. Saucy Boy? Dogs are silly. Hey there, bub. Trying to figure out where I was? I'm upstairs now, huh? It's weird, right? dude, that breath of yours. I figure while I'm out, I might as well like farm at least a tree over here. Not decimating my own little resources. Did you make the floor bounce? Little fatty? Goodness. I don't know if it's so hot up here just because I'm wearing like a thick shirt or what, but it is hot up here. And I'm surprised he's up here because he's an American Eskimo. To be fair, our one cat with thick fur basically lives up here, so. You know, animals don't make sense, I guess. Okay, so I don't mind me just having this little, like, ramshackle shack here. I think this works for me for now. But I do want to be able to get up. Alright, and wood arrows. We can make at least a set. Let's go get more wood. Always more wood. I also would like to go find another thing of berries. I'm trying to debate on also like how much I want to completionist this. Like, do I want to build all the tech from the era that I'm in, or like the area that I'm in, or do I want to just kind of like move on, or more meat? Do need to move this to 4 and this to 5 for my own personal being used to buttons layout. Ooh, I don't think I have any flint. I can build me some actual weaponry. And we can hunt next now. We are definitely not scared of next. Hit. Yeah. Necktail. Got some berry bushes up here. This one is not, though. I'm gonna mark Raz. Can't remember how much wood I need, but I don't think I needed 22. To be fair, I'm probably just gonna expand my house if I can, so. Die, Mr. Grayling. Die. Good, Mr. Grayling. There we go. Definitely gonna need a bunch of that hide. Alright, let's cook some meat. We need a hoe. Let's craft that. Let's get some more arrows. Do I need 100? Or 96 in this scenario? No. Do I want them? Yeah. Which one gives more health here? Health 25, health 35. Yeah, that. This is health 30, so yeah, neck meat is useless. Neck meat's the useless. Got 9 wood, so I can expand my house a bit. Or build me a weapon. I guess I can't. I'm going to save the wood, though, for probably flint spear? Flint axe. Yeah, it makes sense that I'm pretty low on flint. I've crafted a hoe. That's true. I've met a couple hoes in my life, too. Dated a couple hoes in my life, even. But I guess I could level the ground a bit. I guess that's a thing I can do right now. Try to make this area a little bit more livable. You only do so much before you get an axe, but... Pickaxe? Sorry. Not a regular axe. I may have got enough flint now to make my flint axe. Frankly, was not paying too much attention. Ah, yes, the good old floating fire pit. You always love to see it. Stupid game. That's part of the course for me, honestly. But this looks a lot more viable now. Oh my goodness. It's gonna make me do the wall method. Let's see, do I have... the flint axe is better than this axe, right? This is slash of 15, this is slash of 20. It's better. See, I don't even really need my old axe already. It is like already an officially useless tool to me. Just like I am my wife, an effectively useless tool. This is the point where she'd be calling me an idiot. As she does. I can't decide if I'm going to expand that house or I'm just going to wait to decide if I live there or not. Because I might be moving somewhere else. Oh, hey, Jimmy. You've never played Valheim. How is it? I don't know, man. I mean, it's definitely not an everybody game, I don't think. And by that, I mean, like, if you're really into graphics, obviously, you're not going to find them here. If you want a game that's got really good building mechanics, this is a great game for that. You can build just about anything you want in this here world. But that's the main draw to the game to me, is there's this constant progression to building. Like leveling up and everything like that, it's cool that you level up, but you really probably don't pay too much attention to your levels. You pay attention to your equipment, and you get better equipment by exploring harder areas, but you only are going to explore the harder area if you've got stuff from the previous area. So it's kind of this like very natural progression system based off of areas you explore rather than like leveling or anything. It is very much more about just exploration and building. Getting that good quality equipment, you know? Like the first area you explore is these like nice plains, and then you go into the dark woods, which is pretty simple. And then you get into like the swamps, which is kind of hellish. And it just gets progressively worse from there, like you go into the mountains. Yeah, no, you know, I mean like, if you like Minecraft, I think you'll like this. I think this is the same vein as Minecraft, but with a lot more exploration, like reasons. Like I feel like in Minecraft you could probably build your entire life in one little spot and never really leave it. In this game, you have to build a ship and explore to ever like progress. Like you have to beat a region boss and then go to the next area, and that's kind of the progression of the game. Pretty much always is beat region boss, progress. But yeah, it's definitely the building. It's definitely the building game. I think the funnest part of the game is, you know, same as Minecraft, collecting good resources to build yourself a really awesome place to live. And there's raids every so often you get raided by one of the bosses, and like not the boss themselves, but they send their minions to come and destroy your home. So you end up with this nice like mechanic to build your house strong, you know, like fortified a little bit. It's kind of that old grind, but the dev basically said that like the whole mechanic behind the game is that they want you to travel. They want you to explore the map. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I would say Norse, because Viking usually implies more like you do a lot of seafaring, you battle on the seas and stuff, but then that's not really, I mean, like there is some things you fight on the ocean. I don't know. I would just say it's Norse. But that's me being semantic as fuck. I think your description would perfectly suit anybody who needed it. You build your nice little longhouses and everything. A lot of cool weapons in this game. Like a lot of cool weapons. Like my my leveled up character, he has an axe that does spirit damage, so it just reap their souls with an axe. I got a poison bow. This stuff gets dope. It gets pretty spectacular further into the game. Battling werewolves with your spirit axe. Because you need their teeth to build a better spirit axe. A lot of attention played to the environment too. Like right now, you might notice I've got a debuff on me from being cold. But you see how like I just found that thing, and then all of a sudden it popped up that I can build new stuff. I mean, that's kind of the game in a nutshell. Is you go explore, you find new things, so you can build new things. And the only reason that bosses are such a thing is because like you need to find and beat the bosses to get the item the bosses have, which kind of unlock the ability to explore the next region. Like if I wanted to, I can go to the final areas of the entire game right now. It's just I won't be able to do anything there without the items that the bosses drop. Like it's a very open world. It's just the items aren't usable everywhere. Does that make sense? Like, I'll give you a spoiler alert here. Like, if you go into the mountainous regions, you can go there and explore. You can kill wolves. You can get all that material and stuff that's in the mountains. But the material you, like, want in the mountains is silver. But silver is buried underground, so the only way you're going to get silver... like, you can get it just by, like, digging through the entire world. But the best way to get it is to beat the boss in the swamps, which gives you a wishbone, which will tell you if there's things in the ground underneath you. So it's like, yeah, you can go into the mountains without ever killing the swamp boss and try to go get silver, but, like, it's gonna be a lot easier if you go get the silver. or go get the wishbone from it. There's a ton of things in the game like that. It's like, you can skip this, but you don't wanna. I thought I had my bow out. I don't know why I thought I had my bow out, but I really thought I had my bow out. Yeah, but just like Minecraft, if you are into this game, you can play it for just years. You can just sit here and find yourself like, oh god, it's been 17 hours. What? I feel like I've been here for 5 seconds. Who am I? Okay, we'll put that there. We can swap those around. We'll put this on 7. And we're going to go to sleep for the night. Yeah, I mean, they make it so you want to do it. I mean, the first boss you kind of have to fight to be able to get your first pickaxe, to be able to get metal. The second boss fight, he unlocks, like, you can go to the swamps, but there's like these mines in the swamps that have your iron in them, which is the next tier of metal. So you like start off with copper, and then the second tier is iron. And the iron's hidden in these like dungeons, and the only way to get to them is if you have the key from beating the second boss of the game. So yeah, I mean, they kind of, it feels very natural in a sense, but they do force it. Like, you're not going to play through the game without going through the bosses. You just won't. But the bosses are fun. So there's that. I think this is the worst part of the game, is this beginning part. Fight the Ender Dragon before you can mine. No. No. No, thank you. The first boss in this game is super easy. You can kind of just cheese it with a bow. But, I don't know if I'm going to try to go for, like, completionist, so I might gather everything that I can in the early games. Can't believe there's no chest there. But, yeah, now once you've gotten any amount of equipment, you can kind of go fight the first boss, and you can probably win if you know what you're doing. Not nearly as hard in this game as, you know, Minecraft's Ender Dragon. Yeah, Thordeer. That is the first boss of the game. I like that description, Thordeer. He is the guardian of the plains. I want you guys to know that I could be just sitting on my fat ass, playing this on my Steam Deck, and watching the 7 Deadly Sins, but instead I'm here with you. And I hope that, I think it's just Jimmy here right now, but I hope you appreciate it. So I know my dog's up here. There he is. Silly boy. So I kept hearing your little feet pounding on the wood. Silly puppers. I want to make myself new clothes. Yep. The second is an int. Yeah, I mean, he's a perfect description of he's an int. I think the first 2 bosses are really easy. The third boss gets hard to me. To be fair, it might just be that I'm not used to it yet, and I haven't figured out how to cheese it, but I do feel like the third boss is kind of more difficult. Oh, I need more flint. Awesome. I was gonna sneeze and I made weird noises because I knew I was gonna sneeze, and then I didn't sneeze because I made the weird noises, so I kind of just fucked myself, and now I wish I would have sneezed. Yeah, that's the third boss that I find to be kind of difficult. That's Oogie Boogie. He takes a lot of elemental damage if you have an elemental weapon, but usually by the time you face him, you don't have elemental weapons, so You really don't have his weakness available. But Oogie Boogie is the third boss, and the fourth boss is... I don't know if I fought the fourth boss, so I don't know if I even know what the fourth boss is. I think I've done 100 hours in this game, and never gotten to the fourth boss. The fourth boss is Jesus. Well, looks like I am screwed. He can walk on water, and I can't even get to him. Just outplay me. Doesn't even need to like try. I'm thinking if I upgrade to the next level of workbench, I'll be able to build armor. That is my thought. And armor would be nice. Yes, cloth, leather armor, leather tunics. Cool. Let's go. I do, however, think that I need a chest. Chest. I need to store things that I'm not going to be using on my travels. I actually already need another chest. Yeah, I'm not positive who the next boss is, but maybe on this run, I'll actually not spend my entire game building paths, which is my MO, is I just kind of build paths to everything. My plan right now is I'm going to start streaming again every day. And every other day I'm going to play, like, I'm going to play Dead by Daylight. The next day I'll play this, Valheim, and then, like, tomorrow I will be playing Elden Ring. You just kind of keep that rotation going. Food's a really fun mechanic of this game. I think they did food really good. So, like, if you don't eat anything, it doesn't matter what level you are. Your health and stamina does not increase. Your amount of stamina you use to run decreases as you level up your running skill. But your amount of stamina does not change depending on your level. Your health and stamina, and, like, same thing with, like, no, health isn't, I don't think health's affected by any of your levels. Yeah, I don't think so. But, your health is determined also by the food you eat. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I mean, if you don't make it, I will never hold that against you. Life is life. But, like, if you look at the food, it's like raspberries gives you 7 health and 20 stamina. And cooked boar meat gives you 30 health and 10 stamina. And then, like, so on and so forth with food throughout the game. You get to, like, cooking pots and everything. But, it ends up being this really cool thing where you're, like, always have a good reason to keep food on you and actually eat. It really feels good. Like, I know that kind of sounds stupid to say, but, like, it does. It's a good feeling mechanic for food instead of just, like, eating heals you or something like that. It's like, eating does heal you, but it's also going to be what decides your actual health pool. Which I think is a way cooler way to do food than most games do. I know I'm actually an archer god. You don't need to tell me. I'm fucking Legolas in this game. So there is progression on stats. Like you can see I have like run skill, axes, blocking, swords, wood cutting. All these are skills I can level up. But none of them change your health or your stamina. The only thing that affects the amount of health and stamina you have is the food you eat. But if you level up in, like, say, axes, you'll deal more damage with axes. When you're fighting, if you level up with wood cutting, you will break trees down faster and use less stamina while you're cutting down trees. So it's like you will lose less stamina as you level up, but you won't gain more stamina. Does that make sense? I'm saying that? I think I'm making sense. But I don't know. Oh man, that's so much leather scraps. Ugh. Disgusting. But we just need deer hide to make our armor. Yeah, so I mean, like, you can level up in fists and you deal more damage with, with your fists and with fist-based weapons. So, like, if you put extendo claws on your hands, that would be affected by your fist damage. Axes makes axe damage. And then you have, like, swords and spears and knives, which I think I'm actually going to make swordsman this time, maybe. I've gone for axes in my last builds, but I tend towards the heavy weaponry. I might go with a mace. I don't know. Don't know. Could go with fists. Could just be a good old monk. Save me on weight. One of the reasons I like axes so much is because if you're running axes, you don't need an axe for woodcutting and a weapon. You can just, you know. I don't think it's old school. I think that's pretty standard, man. I think that everybody does that. It's just like they just took a different approach to it with this game, and I gotta be honest, I like it a lot. For this kind of game, for this kind of like building and resource management and resource gathering game, it makes a lot of sense for your food to need. Like, your food needs to do something, right? So it's like, what does your food do? Well, you're gonna be tired and exhausted if you don't eat good food. And a variety of good food, and you're not going to be able to, you know, withstand the hits of enemies, and you're not going to have a high health pool without good food. So there you go. It's like you can like increase your armor, like you can get good armor, and you can get good blocking skill and stuff like that, and get less damage to your health as you level. But you aren't going to increase the pool of health that you originally have. One of the animes I'm watching here lately. Yeah, see, I don't know if I'm doing justice with the way I'm explaining it either, though. So it's, you know, like, there's a lot to progress in the skills. Like, your skills do... You really don't pay too much attention to your skills, but once you stack them up, it really affects how strong your character is. But really, like, food is really important. It becomes really important to you. Which, again, I think's awesome. I like that fact that, like, in other games, you're just kind of into stockpiling food because it's a healing item. In this game, you need food to do anything. And it does feel like a leveling system, too, to be clear. Like, because you get better quality food as you explore more and find the right things to hunt, which lets you make the right foods, it does kind of feel like its own little leveling progression system outside of your normal leveling progression. If that makes any sense. Anyhow, I've been watching this anime, and they did one of the best ways of describing magical items I've ever heard. Which is like, you know, you have a massive mana pool, but if you imagine it being this giant lake, you can only get so much water out of it if you're just using a spoon. Whereas if you know, have the right magical item, you can get all the mana out at once. That was a really good way of describing it. Another thing about it in video games, it's kind of the same thing. It's like you have a spell that does like very little damage, but it probably takes hardly any mana. But then you get like a really strong spell, and you have a really strong staff. You're gonna be able to spam out your mana faster. It's like, that makes sense. That makes sense. Has nothing to do with this game, because like your magic's just like enchantments that you do and like can put on your gear rather than like actually having a mana pool. Seven Deadly Sins. I'm just like running around hoping for Boar to show up because I just want to build armor and stuff, and this is really a stupid way to play this game. I should let this progress naturally while I do other things. So what other thing would I want to build? I mean, I definitely need to expand my house. I could go for wood shields, but I don't really care about that right now. So I think I should just expand my house. How much wood do I have? I have quite a bit of wood. I have more wood in here. Also have a hide in here that I didn't think about. Yeah, he doesn't pop in until like I think mid of season 2, but yeah, I think you're thinking of the right guy. He's the Sin of Pride. He's a fun character too. I really am nervous to build onto my house, but I mean, I guess the Darkwoods are right there, so it makes sense for me to live like somewhere near here. It's just in my brain, I'm like, this is probably not where I'm going to live for very long. But oh well, building a new house is a lot easier than starting, like moving is easier than starting from scratch, so. He's Vegeta? Why is he Vegeta? To be clear, I don't Dragon Ball. I feel almost like I want to kind of bring this down and put it back up after having leveled the ground out some now. But that would be a lot of work I don't really like doing, actually, now that I've thought about it for 5 seconds. My only thing is I want to be able to put my fire inside. I think I have my door right there. Because pride, I got you. I got you. Vegeta's very prideful as a character. So here's the thing, is he is prideful, which by the way, if I can get Valheim. My background is 7 Deadly Sins right now, but he is very prideful, Mr. Escanor, when he's in. I don't know. I don't want to spoil things. In case you decide to watch it, I don't want to spoil things, but there's a twist to his pride. And like everybody who is one of the 7 Deadly Sins, they've earned their sin by committing some horrible thing, like doing something with that's specific to their sin. So it's like, it's not just like, oh, he's the sin of pride, because pride is like their sins make sense to their character arc. Which is one of the reasons I love that show so much. Like, the sin of sloth is the sin of sloth because he is always late. Too late to save people. Like, he was too late to save his people he loves and cares about. the time I got reincarnated as a slime. I don't know if you can see in my camera. Oh, it's my favorite anime ever. Oh my god. I can't see my camera to tell if there. You can see the poster behind me. That is that time I got reincarnated as a slime. But that's in the background of my stream and my videos for like so long. Oh god, I love it so much. Yeah, no. So good. So good. It seems like everybody's watching that now. I think the movie just came out. Their sins, yeah. In the Seven Deadly Sins, they get their sin based off of some thing they have done. Again, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, they've all got their sins because of they've earned their sins. I mean, they are also just like extremely powerful people, but so there's actually a funny story behind this. Ha. Hopefully you can see it now. Kinda, maybe. But, my mother-in-law got me, that time I got reincarnated as a slime, like, blanket throw for Christmas. 2 years ago, I think? Yeah. And, she ordered off Wish.com, and it came, and for some unknown reason, it just had, like, I found the exact same blanket at Books A Million, and it doesn't have it. I've seen this, it's that same picture that I just showed you, on the blanket, but for some reason the blanket just has Bernie Sanders, the Bernie Sanders meme where he's got his gloves on and everything, like just in the middle of the blanket, and we've not been able to figure out why. Somebody just at work was like, yo, wouldn't it be funny if Bernie Sanders was on this? I hate this house. I'm going to have to destroy this and rebuild it at some point, but... Or I'll just expand it. I don't know. But this is an atrocity, honestly. Yeah, do you want me to run down and get it to show you? Because I will 100% run downstairs and go get that blanket right now. To show you Bernie Sanders on the blanket for no reason. Like, it's just so random. This is a weird place to put the fire, but this is where I'm putting the fire. We just gotta see if I get smoked out now. You do have to build vents in your house in this game. You have to have a place for smoke to vent if you're gonna build your fire indoors. And if you don't build your fire indoors, your fire goes out whenever it rains. So you want to put your fire indoors. Seems like it's venting. I do need to put windows on this. I kind of want it. I kind of want because we're talking about it, and I feel like it needs to be talked about more. So yeah, I'm gonna close myself in my house. I'm gonna go get my blanket, and if I come back and I got smoked out to death, that's my own fault. Burps. As I started going down the stairs, I fucked up my ankle. And that sucked. Alright, let me, So yeah, it's the same picture as this. But for no apparent reason, there's Bernie Sanders. I have no idea why. It wasn't on the advertisements for it. It just somehow got there. And it might be my favorite thing ever. Oh. That hurt. My ankle hurts. Well, it looks like I'm not getting smoked out. It's like my tendon, not even my ankle. I don't know. Dude, I listen, if I had any idea why that was on there, I'd tell you, but I don't. My only thought is that this was like a Chinese company saw the blanket and was like, let's put this together and find the characters for it. And they're like, somebody just thought it'd be hilarious to put him in there. I don't know. I kind of, I wonder if there's a Reddit for that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And maybe somebody on there would know. I should post it on that time I got reincarnated as a slime Reddit and see if somebody's like, yo, yeah, that's a thing. That just happened. What a hideous little house I've created. What an abomination. Get out of here, Huggins! Huggins is the most annoying fucking NPC. He's right up there with Navi and me. We're back at Legend of Zelda, aren't we? Everybody I've talked to that's been playing the game says it's really good. Apparently the building mechanic in it is bigger than I thought it was. Go ahead, what's your guess? I'm interested, I'm invested. Oh, I need to eat more food. But did you see how my health bar and my stamina went up when I ate that food? If you didn't like notice it, you can see that my health is still filling from eating it. Oh, damn it. I'm legless. Told you I'm legless. Never doubt me. So they put Bernie Sanders in it? And they were like, yeah, now it's a meme blanket. Well, listen, not all memes are copyright free. Did you know you can't sing Happy Birthday on stream? Like the traditional Happy Birthday song, technically? Or you can get copyrighted? So you never know what's copyrighted. You know, I bet you're somewhat right, is I bet that they just did that as like some kind of legal knockoff, and they were just like, just throw Bernie Sanders in there. Because like that blanket came out before the official blanket for the show ever got released. Like I had that blanket before the actual, like the same blanket that I've seen in stores for that came out. So it's like it had to be like a ripoff or something. And where Bernie is on mine, it's just empty skies. But I ain't got no clue. Oh dear. It appears you got an arrow in the ass. Why'd that bounce so far? No, that's a pretty good guess. I think that's probably the best guess I've heard so far. So I've shown it to a bunch of people, and they've all taken their shots, and most of them just go, "Oh, that's weird," which is what I do. But like, that's the best guess I've heard so far. Prototype though. Prototype, but they really put Bernie in there as a prototype, though? You'd think the prototype would be just, like, really close to the actual image they're going to release. Finally get some pants on up in this game. God, dude, my ankle is messed up. Yeah, I feel like if it was a prototype, it would have been just like the original, but with like, I don't know. What temperature do you keep your house at, Jimmy? I know it's a weird question. It's like randomly out of the blue, but like, what temperature would you say you keep your house at? Oh, and hey, Jimmy, do me a favor and like this video. Because I've been thinking a lot about, like, we need to like insulate this upstairs better because it gets bloody hot. Like, not as bad as it used to. When we first moved in, it would get up to like 110 up here when it was like 70 degrees outside, and now it's like it stays around the 80s. But still need to figure this upstairs out somewhat. So I'm thinking about like what temperature do the average people keep their house at? Because I like to be cold. Like I don't know. Like it's not even cold to me. It's like 68 when I start getting hot. But I feel like I'm psychotic. I feel like 68 is a high number. Ooh, okay. So there's a boar stone up here. You can tame boar. You can tame a couple of the animals in the game. So these tablets up here just tell you that you can tame boar, basically. Around 72? 72 sounds pretty reasonable. That sounds pretty close to what I keep it sometimes. We keep it colder, though, because I like to be colder, and we have a Husky and an American Eskimo. Yeah, no, I mean, I agree prototype would be a thing, but, like, I don't know. I just don't think they sell their prototypes on Wish.com. Like, maybe somebody just gets a hold of it and sells it, but, like, I think your first guess was better. I think your first guess was better, like, closer to the mark. I bet it was somebody trying to avoid, like, somebody just, like, randomly hitting it with customs or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea, ultimately. They could have just thought it would be silly. And it is. I love it. I love it. Love it so much. Like, if I could order a second one and know that Bernie Sanders came on it, I would. Just to make sure I always have my Bernie blanket. Like, it's almost always just draped over my couch because I'm scared to use it because I don't want to ruin my Bernie blanket. Oh, Skeletors! Hello, Skeletors. I am not at a high enough level to fight these guys yet, but yeah, no, we won't. We'll probably never know. We'll probably never know. But if there's Skeletors here, that probably means that there's a dungeon here. And if there's a dungeon here, yes. I'm gonna drop this marker here. Dungeon. Oh, Greylings. All you have to do is leave me alone for a second. Get him with that block. Get him with that. Wah! So these are dark forests. So this is where you're going, like after you beat the first area boss, usually. But I ain't scared. I'm not gonna go in that dungeon quite yet, because there's no reason for me to. I would really love to find myself a beehive. That'd be pretty dope. There's quite a bit of dark forests around here, actually. That's a good thing, though. Means more rich copper node resource. Which is sometimes quite hard to find. Ah, there we go, that's mushrooms. I've been looking for you. Gonna put down her... Hopefully they respawn. Mush! The smithing stones? Boy, I thought you never played this game. From the dungeon? Yeah, I do need them. But I'll come back once I'm more leveled up. Once I've got just a little bit of XP. And by XP, I just kind of mean like gear. Once I've gotten a little better gear. This part of the game is just going to be hunting boar. Hunting boar, hunting deer. I don't really need the smithing stones until I get to the point where I am, you know, going to be smithing. Those deer are out of here. I got you. I gotcha. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I need them. It's just... Not right now. That's why I'm working on the map. I'll be able to come back and get it. I want to turn the air back on up here because it's getting hot, but I also don't want to turn the air back on up here because it gets so loud and you can hear it in the stream. I don't know, I might go turn it on and just see, like, how annoying it is to you. Hey, thanks for the like, by the way. I'm assuming that was you. Very kind of you. This is 15 health, 15 stamina. It's a balanced food. Cool. Balanced food's a good thing. But I'm not going to eat it over, like, the other two things I'm eating right now. Like, raspberries giving me 20 stamina is kind of huge right now. I might eat it over boar meat, though. So we have an air conditioning unit in the window up here. And it's a really small one, but it works. The room I'm in is... There's no windows here. There's like, it's just this... What you're seeing in this camera is basically this entire room. It's like the staircases are right behind me. And this is just like a little like landing up here that I've moved to. And the air conditioning window unit's in the other room, but I just like push a fan and push it in here. It's just that window unit's so bloody loud. And like, I'm thinking about putting like a little, I think it'd be a little air conditioning unit like in here, like one of those little like portable ones, you know, probably what you're talking about. Ones that run with like ice and water and stuff. But I'm worried about those being super loud too. Obviously I won't know until I try. Either that my dogs are fighting or Satan's coming for me. My dogs are fighting. Play fighting, play fighting. Need banned. Alright, boars have not respawned. But there's a plain, a field over here. And fields usually have boar or deer in them. One of the two. Ooh, that's a star deer. I'm glad this grayling didn't get me in time. I have a thermostat gun in the other room so I can know what the temperature is in here. But I don't want to know because then I'll be like, yo, I can't run my PC in here right now. Fair, fair, fair. Does it work really well? Like, are you talking about ones like the little ones that's like got like you put ice in it and or water in it and you're on a little fan and it like does it work? Because like if it works, it works, you know. If it works, I'd probably still see. I don't know, I kind of want to turn the air on and see what you think. See how loud it is to you. But first I gotta sneeze. Ugh. To be fair, I don't even know if it would get in here very well. I do have the windows open in there though, so I think the temperature is dropping outside. 69 outside, nice. It doesn't need ice or water? What is it? Like, what kind of cooling thing are you talking about? Like, it can't, like... You're saying it's like a little fan, but, like... Oh, so it's just one of those, like, blade... Like, thin blade fan things, right? It doesn't actually, like, cool the temperature down? I mean, like, I might be wrong. I might not know shit. But, like, isn't it just, like... Isn't it just a fan? Like, a fancy fan? It's like I've seen those ones that are like little boxes and you put like water. Yeah, bladeless fan thing. But at the end of the day, it does, isn't it? I don't know. It just moves air, right? I mean, I say just moves air. I know that like fans do a lot, but like when it's 80 degrees in the room you're in, not really helping. Phonetic fan, yeah. I get you. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about now. Oh, hello, boar. I mean, like, I have some, like, really crappy box fans, but those bladeless ones would be nice and quiet. Would be much quieter. But I need something to bring the temperature, like, down. I guess, is more of my issue. It's like it's actually just bloody hot. I could turn the fan that's in the other room up higher to blow more air through the door and cool this little loft down. See, the issue is that this room was just built poorly. I need to rebuild my entire upstairs, but, you know, I've had too many projects in the go and not been able to. It works well with existing AC. Yeah, so the issue is like getting AC up here and keeping it cool. Like, so this slant that's right beside me goes up to the roof, and it's like not fucking insulated, man. Like the insulation is hot garbage. So it's like I'm just gonna be blowing hot air on me effectively. I mean, it's not unbearable up here anymore. When we first moved in, it was literally like you couldn't live up here. Like, you couldn't do anything up here during the heat. But now it's better. It's just, I think I can just pull the wall down, put in better insulation, and then put up new wall. Is kind of where we're at with this upstairs. Because, yeah, like, right here, this is the roof of the house, and it absorbs heat, and they don't have any insulation at all. Like, there's insulation, but it's like... I'll put it this way, like, I think that the code of our area calls for like a baseline of R32 is the thing. And they used R15 in the walls. They go to the fucking roof. So it's like, you're just screwed. It's just hot. You know, like. Not a whole lot of getting around it, I guess what I'm saying. Without doing something about it. Let's see here. Take that, put that in there. Put that in there. Oh yeah, no, I mean like a majority of the problem is that hot air rises. But like based off what I read online, it's like your upstairs is probably gonna be like, unless you're doing things about it. Like we have a booster fan for our air conditioning that's blowing the air conditioning up here too. So it's like it's more than just like hot air rises at this point, I guess what I'm saying. Like, yes, that's a definite contributing factor to the problem, but it should be being offset by the booster fan and the extra air conditioning coming up here, and you know, we have the window unit and fans and shit when we are up here. It's more than just that. It's poor building. I mean, you also got to remember, like, this house is where we moved in, and somebody had taken a since they didn't want to run air conditioning through the entire house, they had taken a coffee can and plugged up the air vents. And when they ran a drain pipe to the bathtub, they just, like, there was a wood support beam for the fucking floor in their way. Like, you know, the thing that's going to be supporting the fucking bathtub. And they just cut that out. They just cut the beam in half. And didn't put in extra, like, supports or anything to help hold the bathtub up. They just cut the beam out. They built this room on. It's just white trash shitty building. But definitely part of the problem is heat rises. But definitely not it. Definitely not the only problem. Yo. I don't know if I don't think I have enough. But I can get this now. Yeah, I need more. Can I build the tower shield now? We're gonna do it. Why did I just do that? That was a stupid thing to do. I thought I was just like gonna move him. I thought I was playing Minecraft for a second is what that was. You just dropping all my stuff. I think I'm playing Minecraft. Alright, have a good night, Jimmy. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh my god! Get out of here, Huggins. I actually should be getting off here myself here soon. I gotta start building our D&D campaign, but I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm probably not gonna. Not right now, at least. Move this down one. Let's take this out of my inventory completely. So now I can go boop, boop, and I'm armed. Cool. Oh, God. I forget what I'm doing half the time. God. Alright, so I need 20 leather scraps. $20 leather scraps is not hard to come by. 20 is a thing I can do. Now that I kind of know where they're spawning. Hi ho. Okay, I'm getting fucked up by more actually. It's actually where I'm at in life. I can probably take on the deer god now, but I still gotta find his like pillar thing. His summoning area. And then I can start kind of like leveling up my gear and everything as I go. Just kind of skip the short part, the boring part. Start moving on to the good stuff. I don't think I found one of his summoning spots yet. Nah. I'm looking for things to kill here, so. That's a category you fell under there, friend. I don't want to use up all my stamina either. I need to walk more. I find a lot more deer in the dark woods, I think, than I do in the normal woods, too. Yo, is that some carrots right there? Oh yeah, this is an actual enemy. I also just realized I haven't ate anything. I need those bones, baby. Saw another one trying to flank me. These guys still hurt. Oh, yeah. Two species that hate each other. I'm going to have to play a little cautious here. With at least two of them on me, yeah. But did I get 5? I did. I did. It's so awesome. I need to mark this on map for mushrooms. Because later on, I will wish that I had. Alright, where'd the dungeon go? Sweet. So now if the one doesn't give me enough, I can get another set. I'll probably end up going through both, to be fair. Some carrot seeds, oh my god. I mean, cooler if there was blueberries there, but, you know. I'll take what I can get. Oh, I see a deer. Oh dear, I see a deer. A cow. I'm almost to the 20 leather scraps I need. What do I need the leather scraps for? This. To level up my bench. Also, I usually don't struggle to find the deer's summoning thing. I usually just kind of run across it, so I must be doing something wrong here. Which is pretty usual for me, honestly. Doing something wrong. Let's go, Grayling. Come on, let's do this. They're dying a lot easier than they used to. When you start making the like tier 2 foods, you go through a lot of raspberries. So I always find it useful to collect them. Like all of them. Like every raspberry one might see. Will this be number? No. Nice. Nice. Must have leveled up quite a bit in my spear. My spear handling. My spear handling. Dope. God, the music in this game is so sweet. Sweet's the word for it too. It's not awesome. It's not amazing. It's sweet. It's just relaxing, man. Like when I've had a hard day dealing with a toddler screaming at me all day, this game is what's up just because of that good music. It's like the Minecraft music. It's just perfect. Well, I've found more water. Which is good, I guess. Maybe. I'm in the middle of a fast, but I really want a sandwich. Just want a ham sandwich. I'm not allowed. I'm not gonna do it. But boy, oh boy, is a desire there. It's one thing I don't need to keep all of is resin, man. Oh god, you come across so much resin. Because those guys just attack you always throughout this game. Now this guy should give me my last piece I need. Awesome! Now it's worth my time to start heading to the house. Which is way down here. McCutty. It's so far away. I really want to play Ark, too. Like, I want to play this and I want to play Ark. There's a new Ark coming out here soon, and I don't want to play it, like, Ark until the new Ark comes out. But it's going to be on PS5. Like, I'm going to be playing it on PS5. Not on PC. So I don't know if... I mean, I guess I can stream from my PS5. I should really be streaming Bloodborne. Because I'm playing through it right now. I want to do Elden Ring, but I want to do a magic user now. Like, I'm doing a strength build character right now, but I think I just want to do a magic builder now. I think I'm changing my entire spirit. Because I've never done magic and it looks really fun. Mushroom, mushroom. Starting out the game and upgrading your workbench just always sucks to me. Just always feels like a slog. I'm seeing like no deer. Oh. I spoke it into existence. But I scared it already. But it's okay, because I'll chase it because I'm legless. I'm legless. Oh, I told you I'm legless! I just had to believe. Had to believe in the heart of the bow. Nice. But I should be able to build my cape now, too. I say my cape. As if I own the cape. As if it's my bloody owned cape. I went way off course, man. I wanted to stay, like, I don't know, I wanted to keep exploring areas I haven't explored before, just in case I can find the deer spawn. Oh, there's nothing quite like being in Valheim stuck on the side of a mountain because you ran out of stamina. I saw a mushroom. I see mushrooms. I'm only marking it if there's like 3 or 4 of them. Excuse me? That might have been 2 of them that were stacked on top of one another. If I feel like it was close enough to my house, I'll probably find them again. And then I could say if there's 2 or 3. Ugh. I'm a tired boy today. I am not Legolas. Wait for it. I am Legolas. I am Legolas. I am Legolas. Oh my god, that was so close. I actually suck at this game. I'm actually a toddler. I actually only have 2 brain cells left. I should never have sniffed all that chlorine. Where I used to work, I had to, like, do pool chlorine all the time. That was weird. It was like fucking every night. No, it was 3 times a week. You chlorine that bowl 3 times a week, which is like way more than I think you're supposed to. But hey, I wasn't the boss. I said to them, I think that's more than you're supposed to do. And they said, listen here, fat boy, do what you're told. And I said, oh, well, that hurts my feelings, but okay. Okay, Squidward. Nice. And now I probably don't have enough to build the thing that I was actually saving it to build. Oh, wait, no, I do. Okay, I just need the flint. Flint's easy to come by. I might already have the flint just put up. Boarheads go in here. Do I have any boarhead? I don't have any boarhead. Money goes in here. This goes in here. I would put that in there if I could. This can go in here. These go in there. I'm just gonna have to build a new one. Cool. Yeah. Wood. Yeah, sure. Well, let's keep it honest. This extra meat, though. We just need 1 stack, right? 1 stack's enough. That I went back in my inventory. Okay. The deer heads I don't need in my inventory, though. Alright. So. We need 15 flint. Do I have any flint stockpiled? None? None at all? Me being a failure. Well, you know, just... Well, I guess I'm gonna go to sleep. I should really just call it a night. Yeah, I think I'm here 15 minutes past when I said I was gonna be here. So, we'll see you guys, hopefully tomorrow, with more Elden Ring. But until then, bye guys. Bye!